Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Dinosystem. So, last couple of episodes were basically us just starting up on the island and preparing to make our base of operations here, or our first kind of shelter on the island. We've gotten the first two wooden walls made up. I think I need maybe a couple more. So I'll probably look at handling that now. I'm just going to get ourselves some water. And because of how things are going, it does seem like night is the best time to get our stuff done and handled. So we're going to head out, try to find some more trees to take down. The branches I don't really need, so I'll probably leave those alone. I was just looking to see if I could find any more, like, say, dead trees or... Oh, there's some up here. I'm going to start with those just because that way these other live trees, like the cactus ones here that can sometimes drop the berries, I want to leave be. Oh, actually, there's 4 here, so you know what? It might not be a bad idea just to get one. There we go. Yes, like the taxes, I want to leave alive and well for the little while going forward, just because those berries are going to be a good little way to, keep food sort of coming in. It's not enough to really keep us going forever, but it is enough just to sustain us as I might be able to get us a little bit more set up. So I'll first get the tree down, get all the wood together, and then take it back to our base. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's all I can carry right now. We'll worry about the dead trees first. The wood, it's not going to be the greatest, but my thinking is at least we can use as a foundation for the walls, so it's something to begin with. Because we do still have to be mindful of the wildlife, as we saw last episode when the trikes passed through. The biggest thing is just getting our shelter made first of all, and then I can look at improving it and getting the condition of all the parts of it up. Let's put the wood there. And head up and see. I don't know how many pieces of wood are actually left from the tree that we took down. There might be 2 or 3 more, but if that's the case, I might actually take down another dead tree first. One thing I do have to mind is that muscle soreness, because we're at the 26%, well, I guess more 27% rounded up. But that will play into factors going forward as well, so it's something I gotta be mindful of. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3... I think that's it, so... Oh yeah, you know what, we'll take all this with us. And we'll just kind of dump it here with this dead tree that we're about to take down too. Now, the axe that we do have is probably not... Okay, yeah, it's going to break probably here. Okay, so at least that gives me a reason to be able to head back. Take these, grab the other hatchet, and switch them out. Tools you will go through pretty quickly early on just because you don't have your skills leveled up. And then the thing is, too, I believe it was a green mushroom I had. That's something I wish I knew more for certain, because then I could, say, go and get more mushrooms to eat. I believe I tried the green and it was okay. Now, every playthrough is, I believe, supposed to randomly generate which ones are safe and which aren't. So... you know what? I might try risking it, because I do have a bit of health there, and it would be nice just to keep ourselves with some food until I can get ourselves a little bit more outfitted to either hunt, or more than likely probably just scavenge off of carcasses we may find. Yeah, there are these up here. Oh. Oh, was it yellow, or was it green? Okay, no, I'm going to stick to green here. Oh, bad one. Wait, so does that mean that actually will tell me if it's good to eat or not? I'm going to try. Oh, wait. Poisonous when... I probably should have waited to try cooking that first, but I guess we'll see what penalties... I forgot the hatchet. Darn it. Oh, hang on. There's a tree right here, too. Oh, it's kind of stuck in with the fern, but... Okay, we'll have to wait and see what comes of this mushroom, because I really should read the tooltips a lot more. There's a lot of information in-game, which I always applaud. You shouldn't have to go to a wiki for everything you need just in the basics of a game. But I also have to make sure I'm actually reading the information I'm given, too. So at least we do got food. I mean, calories in that's not exactly ideal. I think from your very early starts in the game, excuse me there, you're probably going to be just trying to get by with what you've got, really. Okay, so the dead tree is up around here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, how's it doing for its condition? No, it won't take very many of these at all. Nope. And last one should do it. Ooh, if I actually hit it. There we go. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we actually got a lot of wood from that one. Okay, so I'm gonna take all of these back. That's at least gonna be 1 more wood wall. I don't know if it's actually gonna be enough for 2, but it might actually be. I think the harder part will just be slowly going through the different trees and try and get all the resin I'll need. And then the branches, I mean, they will be useful for firewood later on, but I think we're starting to get more with it being middle spring and starting into towards summer. We won't be running into like the need for a fire too much unless we're cooking. Yeah, and that poor little puddle's drying up quick. I was kind of hoping it would have expanded a bit more on its own, but at least we do have a spot here like this pond. So we could make treks out to get water from there. Well, I gotta make kind of interesting lighting this early on. I guess this is just sunrise. Okay. Yes, there's the other bits of wood we left. So that should just be, I think, 3 pieces here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So everything's snagged. A nice thing is that... Actually, you know what? I should also take a peek down to, like, over here where there was that... It looked like there was a burrow. Because the Didelphodons, which are the new animals, are supposed to come out more, I think it's like dawn and dusk. Like, more when you don't have anything else active, they'll be out and about. Okay, there we go. Yes, I think that's maybe 14 for... Okay, yeah, so we do have more than enough for the walls. Then we'll need the door, but I'll actually need to get a building level up for that. So let's try and get ourselves the resin. For that, I'll... Oh, actually, I got a dead tree right here, too. I'm not going to take that nap yet. I will in time... Yeah, see, there's that little thing right there. I'm thinking that's a Didelphodon den. So I'm going to work, try to get ourselves enough resin, get these last 2 walls made. Get a drink, too. Trying to record too early, not having the throat warmed up, I can kind of... Ooh, I can feel. But the rain is very good to see. Could definitely use that. And then this does slowly get our gathering skill up, which is very, very helpful. So I think one thing that's really nice about this update is by doing this, like, percentage chance of finding, if your gathering goes up, maybe you'll actually see it more tangibly, as in the percentage gains per search increase as well. Like right now, it's 3 to 4%. Maybe with enough, it'll go up to like... Oh, I just had 1 drink. Maybe it'll actually go up to things like, say, 5 to 7% per search. So it'd be nice if you actually do have that as a little bit of a tangible way to track how it's going. Actually, you know what? This tree here makes me think it's kind of pretty old, isn't it? Yeah, it is old, so let's just get... Not a lot of resin to it, but I will get what I can from it. Now I'm kind of tempted, with it being older, to maybe try cutting it down. Because it is a pine tree, there's not really much we would get from... Oh yeah, see, the resin is also pretty bad for its quality from that, so... How's muscle soreness? 29, so it's not terrible. Oh, shoot. That's right, I gotta remember... Ow, and stumbled. Okay, gotta remember that if I'm going to rotate stuff, I got it to R and T. So, actually, maybe... No, you know what? I will make 2 wood walls. I was thinking, well, that's already right there. Maybe I'll just make the door down. But I think I'd rather just get a little bit more space in here to operate with. Yeah, I know I'm hungry and I'm drained as all hell, but I'm at least not dying of thirst. That's a nice change. Once summer rolls around in the game, though, that will probably change. Summers and winters can be a little harsh, but if you're able to stock yourself up and keep a fire, it's not too bad. Summers, I think, are the most brutal season in the game, to be honest. Yeah, so... Okay, see, like, that's saying damage, that's damage because of the condition being less than 100. And that is 7 more resin I'd need. And you know what? I think I will just try cutting this down. Just see what we get from it. It is a pine tree. They're not going to be useful for, like, making, or getting berries from. They're really just your source of wood, branches, and resin more than anything else. Oh yeah, see, you can move to burial, so... This might actually give us some better pieces of wood, and that would let me help make sturdier walls, and also to repair the others easier. Oh, and actually has a lot more resin than I was expecting, too. So it was worth it to actually cut it down before it would die. Okay, let's get all the resin in, because it's, I don't think, enough for another wall, but it is a good start towards the next one. Actually, there's even more resin in there. Yeah, there's another piece right there. The wood, though, is very good quality, so that would be helpful to build with or repair with. And then we're a lot closer to having our stuff kind of put together here. Now, I know I am probably going to have to get some sleep soon. There is a taxus tree. I might try getting another berry before I go to sleep. And then we'll oh. Well, these guys are still right around this area, so I gotta be careful of them. I'm hoping if I can just snag a berry quickly, eat that before... Okay, yeah, we're going to sneak away from the trike looking for a fight. But another nice thing is that you could actually, like, name certain animals you come across, or if I do open up the map, you can name certain regions and areas. It's something that was kind of nice back in the early stages of the channel, because I'd be able to include you guys and have, like, viewer and commenter names and stuff incorporated into a series. Yeah, so I'm just going to sleep here. We should be okay since we're kind of sheltered by the tree overhead. I think if I tried sleeping in the area where the walls are, we wouldn't be able to. We'll see how this goes. I know food is definitely something we'll need to address very soon. Well, the big thing is just going to be trying to keep ourselves from getting too fatigued. Try to keep the muscle soreness from getting too high. That one's going to be a harder fight, though, because basically to get your muscle soreness down, it's just not doing anything. You have to rest your body. There's not a lot of activities you can do, though, without basically just standing there and letting it naturally go down. Okay, so we do have a trike close by, but I think we got enough distance we can kind of handle that on our own. I do have enough for another wooden wall. So I think I'm going to try to keep this sort of curve I've got going. And right there should probably be good. that done, we only need to make the door, and then we got our shelter put together. From there, it'll just be making the thatch roof, which I'll have to unlock, though. That might be a little problematic because of the skills I have to work on right now. Yeah, slowly, donk, but it'll go together. There we go. Yeah, okay, so I do have the ability to make the door now, so that's very good. The thatch... Actually, okay, it's a lot of branches and leaves, but it's not bad, but again, I'll need level 20 for that. So the door will be our focus next. And that will actually then give me a proper and secure... Okay, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with him nearby. Because he's mostly resting, but because it is looking for a male, it does mean they are sort of still in their breeding season, and they're ornery buggers. I mean, last episode was a prime example where we got booted out of here by the one. Okay, so let's just snag what we got so far and start piling it up together. Now, I guess I could probably cut the trees down, but I don't think it would give me that much to be, like, that helpful with it. That is... Okay, so I need 4 more resin and 2 sticks. Okay, there's that one there. So just 3 more. And then the zoology skill is the one that kind of gives you all this information here. All you basically have to do is keep an animal selected and just be within range for enough. There's 2, 3, and get this last one. At least that's all those I need. Okay. Okay, so you know what? We'll yeah, see, there was another little point to zoology there. So I'm probably going to try to get some more sleep here. As long as it doesn't rain, we'll probably be able to recover a little bit more. And then just the rest will let muscle soreness ease down, but temperature is also dropping too. Okay, we'll just have to see what it's like when we wake up. Ow! Oh, come on! How do you even fit in here? I mean, you literally pushed me outside of the, Now that's just being a dick. I mean, I actually don't know if it'll be able to get out of there. And it's not even the one from up there. Like, how? You got yourself stuck in... Oh my god. Yeah, dick. You got yourself stuck in there now. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to use a leaf for a bandage. Well, I didn't think it'd take this long just to get one leaf off the fern. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how it even got in there. Like, it almost seemed like it spawned in on top of us because of proximity, and now it's completely stuck and it can't get out. And then we're going to go through this song and dance. There are still some systems that are very frustrating to deal with in the game, like the first aid one for certain is an annoyance. Yeah, he literally... Oh, come on. He literally can't get out of there. So I wonder if I could actually get it so that way he might, like, starve out in there. And I'd be able to basically have a full carcass in my own house. Oh, come on, first aid. Actually work. I don't want to attack him because that might provoke all the others around here. And I'd kind of like to not have my building destroyed by him. There we go. Okay, so bleeding's at least down a bit more. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do. Okay, how are... I don't know if he's actually, like, been bashing the walls. It doesn't look like it. But how did he even get in there if he can't even get out? Like, that's the big thing I've got an issue with there. Oh, really? It says I could use one more sip, eh? Oh, and he... Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I have a problem with that. I have a big problem with that. First of all, never should have been able to fit in there. Second of all, that's just like 2 of our walls completely wrecked like that. Like, how did it spawn in there? What is your code to say, oh, you're sleeping in this area, so this dinosaur must be able to find you? What's going on? Oh, problems all compounded on each other. So, I am heavily bleeding now at 40%. I've just lost basically half of our entire shelter, thanks to what should never have been possible to happen. And I am starving. It's a rough start in the game sometimes, it really is. I feel like there has to be something looked at for that, because there's no way that the trike could have gotten in there unless there was something rigged to spawn to be dickish to you. How else do you factor that in? Because it was up on the mountain to fit in here, and then it couldn't even get itself back out. It's like, these are... Oh, I don't even know if it's worth it to try repairing these. Sometimes I think, you know what, I shouldn't even just try making a shelter to start. I should just explore the island and... Well, that's probably what we'll have to do if I even survive long enough, like... As I don't know if we'll even be able to survive through all the bleeding I've got. Like, I can try first aiding it, but... Oh, this is not a good spot to be in. Like, losing the wall... There's no way that should have been able to happen. Oh, and you are still around here, you dumb things. Okay, at least we got the bleeding down a bit more there. I'm even going to try a bit further, because I am losing health steadily here. That's what, 3 damage occasionally and reduces, so I might even actually die in this first attempt. All because the stupid trike. What the hell sent the Ankylosaur off? Is it that trike? The trike actually is going to beat the... Oh, poor Anky. God, the trikes are just dicks. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to... Oh, you're a male. Oh, no, you're a female. Okay, so maybe I can actually get the resin I need. I'm honestly in a debate whether I even should or not. But at least I think this will get our building skill up, so that might... Wherever I do settle properly, I can get the thatch roof made. But, oh man, this has not gone well. And, yeah, like a... Oh, lord, it's already that frickin' Okay, yeah, I don't really have anything else I can do besides really try and get some sleep and hope the trikes aren't douchebags. That's all I can really do right now, because I need to get the stamina back up. Oh boy. Well, I am still bleeding out. I mean, it's nice that you have a high health pool, but on the same token, there's a lot of stuff that easily reduces that and takes it off of you. No way that trike should have been able to fit in there. I am going to hold firm to that inanimate. There's no way it could have done that unless it was climbing on the side of the mountain to squeeze in. It had to have been rigged so that way, as you slept, it spawned itself close to you. So I don't see a natural movement that could have made it get in when it couldn't even get itself back out. Okay, so I'm going to save here. And end this episode of Dinosystem right there. Definitely a rough start, but we are still alive, so we're going to go down fighting no matter what. So I'm going to see how we can kind of look at recuperating our damage and losses from this episode. Thank you guys, though, for joining me on this episode of Dinosystem. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave it all in the comments right down below. I think the big one is definitely to say screw the trikes, they are douchebags, and we'll try to find maybe another area that has more natural shelter to it. We've got, I mean, I still have a spear, but we are really not in great shape. Hopefully we'll be able to try to spin it a little bit next episode. Until then, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.